Welcome to the Western Wall. That tour will take you from, let me show it to you. I hope that you will be able to see it. From the Dung gate, which is right there, right there, the garbage gate, to Damascus gate. Then we're going to cross the Jewish quarter. We are now at the Jewish quarter. We're going to go through the Muslim quarter, and in the Muslim quarter we will see some Christians things. There are so many things to see, and it's a beautiful night. It's around 11 p.m. and I'm so happy. But before that, you can see the Dome of the Rock and the area of Al-Aqsa Mosque. The Dome of the Rock is the site of the Jewish temple. That's where King Solomon built the first temple. Ezra and Nehemiah built the second one, and King Herod renovated it by building the plaza of the Temple Mount. You can see a small part of the Western Wall, and by that he built a major temple, the Jewish temple that Jesus visited 3 times a year, and every other Jew did it the same thing. Was between 2 to 3 times higher and bigger. I'm dedicated that tour to everyone that watched it, and this is what Matt Kowalewski asked me to tell you. It's not only for him, but I'm blessing those 2 mezuzahs, which is a very important Jewish item, and we will actually see it. For example, let me show you a very big mezuzah. God told the Jews to put the mezuzah at the door to put it on the doorpost, and this is the meaning of the word mezuzah. In it there are prayers that God asks us to put, and it's from the Torah, and you see that people are touching it, and this is a huge one. You can see the word Shaddai, which is Almighty. And you see here the Shin for Shaddai, which is one of the names of God. I'm sorry that you didn't hear me. Shaddai, Almighty. And you can see the Western Wall, and everyone that actually goes through here kiss it. Then, although I already prepared a video of the mezuzah, let me tell you that it's a very important parchment inscript with sorry about it, 11 a.m. then I'm actually talking nonsense. Then let me repeat it. It's a specified Hebrew verse from the Torah within the Jews fixed to the door spots on their homes, and in it their praise, where this is Shema Israel, they're actually one, if not the most important prayer for the Jews, that say that God is one, and this is the God of the Jews. And the second one say that if you will trust me, if you do everything that I will tell you, you will get a lot. If not, you will get less. Well, that's a nice way to put it. Then you saw one of the biggest mezuzahs ever at the entrance to the Western Wall, but you can find the mezuzahs all over the Jewish houses, and we will look for it. You won't find it at a toilet, for example. But in every Jewish house, you will find it at a door spot, or even in every room. Sadly, we are leaving the Jewish quarter, then you won't see it a lot because we are entering to the Muslim quarter. Math is not a Jew. Then there are 2 mezuzahs that I bought him. One is a totally kosher mezuzah, but it's, oh sorry, it's like that, Almighty, you can see the Shin. But it's only the house of the mezuzah. In it, there's a scroll that it's in my pocket, and this is a kosher Jewish mezuzah. The second one is not a Jewish one. You can see the Almighty Shaddai, and you can see the menorah, Jewish symbol. You can see the Star of David, Jewish symbol. But look at that, the Western Wall, and a fish. A fish is a symbol of Christianity. That was the first symbol before the cross. Then it belongs to the Messianic Jews, and because I know that Matt Kowalewski is not a Jew, I decided to buy him two, although he asked me to buy only one. From right now, Matt, it's your problem which one you will choose, but you can actually choose both of them. I couldn't stand in front of those two. I knew immediately that it's yours. Then we are leaving the Western Wall. You can see that this is kind of it's not kind of, it's the biggest synagogue ever, divided into two groups, men and women. 7 stones from down to up is from the time of King Herod, and most of the Jews will leave from the Jewish quarter, but not all of them. I'm gonna leave the city through one of the main streets from north to south. It's the minor corridor that starts at the Dung gate. You can see that straight ahead it's to Jaffa gate, but I'm going to Damascus gate. It's more quiet, it's more beautiful, and I have so many things to talk about it on the way. Is it okay by you? It's going to take me 20-25 minutes. The second reason I'm doing it, I'm not going from the Dung gate, is because I won't find a place in the bus. And anyhow, the bus will take me to the light rail, and from the light rail I will have to take the train. Then I'm saving the bus and walking. To enter the Western Wall, you have to go through a barrier. To go out, it's not a problem. We are going through El-Wad Street, Rehov Hagai, which is the Valley Street. And it's so beautiful to see the old city like that. Welcome to the Muslim quarter. You saw that the Jewish quarter is new because it's been destroyed by the Jordanian in 1948, but that part, the Muslim quarter, they didn't touch it. Then the Jewish quarter used to look like that. There are few entrances to the Temple Mount, to Al-Aqsa, to the Muslim place, but I'm not sure that you saw, but I didn't talk about it, but if you go backward, you will see a wooden bridge. That bridge will take non-Muslims into the Temple Mount, Al-Aqsa area, twice a day, but not on Friday and Saturday, the holidays for the Muslims. Look how beautiful it is. Then this is one of the entrances to the to the Temple Mount, to Al-Aqsa, by the Muslims, only by the Muslims, but it's closed now. There are other gates that are open because that place is open, as I believe, 24 hours a day. An amazing falafel is right here. And I won't tell you that last time that I ate was 7 hours ago. I'm starving, but what I'm really thinking about is to eat a nice cold pitch. That tells us that that man to the left at 2023 left Jerusalem and went to Saudi Arabia, to Mecca, to make the Hajj, which is one of the 5 things that every Muslim must do, but that one at least once in his lifetime. When he came back, he got the title Hajj. It's a totally different experience here. This is an amazing bakery. Lovely bakery, but I don't want to buy myself a bagel, although the bagel here is so good. It's called Jerusalem Bagel, and you can find it only in Jerusalem. And if you will find it outside Jerusalem, it will taste totally different. Soon to your right side, you will see another entrance to the Al-Aqsa. Again, only Muslims can use it. And in front of it, you can see the Sabil, which is the place that you can drink water and purify yourself before you are entering the mosque. And the mosque, the way to the mosque is right there. And it's open, but I cannot enter. Another bakery is here, but it's too late for that. You can see some Jews that walking from Damascus gate to the Western Wall. From tomorrow, you will see hundreds of thousands of them doing it, especially from midnight, to ask forgiveness, to pray that God will forgive their sins. And it's a beautiful ceremony. It's around, I think, 40 days before Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. Math, I'm going to bless your cross, your mezuzah, sorry. Automatically I'm thinking about the cross. At 3 of the stations of the Via Dolorosa, the way that Jesus walked with his cross from the judgment place to the crucifixion place. And I already blessed it early morning, today, yesterday, I don't remember, at the church. Then this is the 5th station of the cross. That's where Saint Simon help Jesus to carry the cross. And I asked myself, should I bless only the Christian mezuzah? And then I decided not. This is your mezuzah, this is your story. I'm blessing those two at the same place that Jesus actually stood and couldn't breathe. Then a Jew from Libya of today, by the name Simon, Shimon in Hebrew, helped Jesus to carry the cross, and that was by the order of the Romans. 6th station, 7th station, and the Church of the Holy Sepulchre is through there, but I'm heading to the Damascus gate to get my my light rail, the light rail to the central train station, and from there back to Tel Aviv. I will reach Tel Aviv at 1 a.m. Ta-da-da! And I'm so happy. Let me remind you that we are still in the Muslim Quarter. Actually, until the end of the tour, we will be at the Muslim Quarter. And don't leave that video, because I want you to see the most beautiful gate of Jerusalem. Meanwhile, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want to support my channel, because you are the only income of mine, you can do that in 3 options. You do have 3 options for that. Actually 4. The first one is to send the link of my video, of my channel, to everyone, and that is for free. But let's talk about it later on. This is the 4th station. That's where Jesus saw, actually Jesus saw his mother, Mary. It's not in the Bible. And the 3rd station, which is right there, not in the Bible as well. That's where he fell for the first time. Then let me bless it for you. The Jewish mother And I had a Jewish mother. She's not with us anymore. I know how important it is for her to be with her son, especially when she knew that Jesus will die in front of her eyes. Then this is Mary and Jesus on the way to the crucifixion, and this is where he fell for the first time. I know that some of you will tell me, come on, Zahi, it's not in the Bible. That is true, but we are talking about traditions, and very old traditions. Then can he fall? Of course he can. I'm usually falling once a day without any reason. Jesus had so many reasons for that. Then let's continue. Look at that man. Look at the little talit with the 4 strings. Jesus had the same thing, and when the woman with a blood issue touched Jesus, she didn't touch Jesus, she touched those strings. Austrian Hospice, you already knows that I love that place, especially the rooftop. And if you want to continue to the second and first station and the Garden of Gethsemane, it's from there. But we are going straight all the way through a Roman street. To Damascus Gate. At daytime, it's full with food and merchandise and beautiful place, mainly because that part from the Austrian Hospice to Damascus Gate is totally not touristy. Then it's for the local people. Worth visiting, worth visiting. When you are taking a tour of Jerusalem, please don't do that for half a day. You need 4 days to see everything. I think if you are watching my videos, you can actually understand that. Then when someone asks me, Zahi, can you take me to Jerusalem for 1 hour? It kills me. I'm doing it because he's got no other option. Many business people. But in 1 hour, you cannot do a lot. This is the Muslim quarter, but you can see Israeli flags. That building that used to be the hotel of Mark Twain from Huckleberry Finn when he visited Jerusalem is owned by the Jews now. They bought it with full money. Hello, kitty. Someone mentioned today, she wrote me a comment, and I say hello, I don't even remember that I'm doing it. It happens just like that. Oh, I forgot to mention the Western Wall reached the 3rd station. Then now we know how wide was the Western Wall, the Wailing Wall. I'm so close to Damascus Gate. Then this is not the time to leave that video. We are very close to that. Then if you want to support financially, and that will give me a little bit more options to take more videos, then at the description, at the text, you will find 2 links of Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal. You can do that through there. The second option is the third option, actually. Look at the like button. Next to it, there's a shape of a heart button. This is super thanks, and this is through YouTube. There are 3 options, and I will be happy if you will do that, because I want to survive. We are reaching to a junction of 2 streets that you can find at the map of Maraba, which is Byzantine map from the 6th century. The city is built on top of it. I mean, it's the same city. It's unbelievable. Maybe one day I will prepare a tour according to that map. So many alleys, so many beautiful places to the right and to the left. I'm turning around now. And you can see the main junction. This is one street, and this is the second street. That one is the main street from north Damascus Gate to very close to Mount Zion Gate. It will reach the Church of the Holy Sepulchre and the Jewish Quarter. That one you already knows. Then this is the minor one, and that's what we used. And this is the main one, cardo, from the word the heart of the city, cardio. And that's where, oh, look at another cat. That's where when you are dealing with a doctor who deals with heart, you're doing it through a cardio doctor. Another option is that's cardio, it's like a main street. Both options are good. What you can see here is the inner part of Damascus Gate. And that was the most important gate of Jerusalem for so many years. What you see here is from the 16th century. The Dung gate that you saw, 16th century, built by Suleiman the Magnificent. But a gate is a problem, because when you are entering a gate as a citizen, it's one thing. But what about army? That is difficult. Then you will see that here it's very wide, and you will turn left, and you have to turn right. It's not easy as an army to enter through it. It's not easy to walk here at daytime because the merchandise are all over here and noisy and beautiful. I love that place. And if you think that that's the end, it's not. I want to show you something from 2nd century. One more thing that I forgot to mention, right there, before the gate, there was a column and a statue of Adrian, Caesar Adrian. The Arabs calls the gate Bab al-Amud. Bab, it's door. Look at the doors. Amud, it's column. It's a reminder from the 2nd century. But I'm going to show you another reminder, but not before. I will turn around and you will see how beautiful is that gate. Don't leave me until I will reach the top, because the view from there is absolutely lovely. It's only 23 minutes. I'm sure that you can watch. If you watched it until then, please write me a comment. I want to know who are the brave ones. Then I'm turning around, and look how beautiful is the gate. And from the top is 10 times better. But I'm reaching here because I want to show you another gate. See the arch here? This is 2nd century triumph arch built for Caesar Adrian. Caesar Adrian came to here at the 2nd century, around 132-135, and destroy Jerusalem, kick out all the Jews from here, destroy Israel. It changed the name of Jerusalem to Aliyah Capitolina by the name of his family, and it changed the name of Judea, Israel, into Palestine. Ta-da-da! Then from the 2nd century, Israel and Palestine became the same name. For the Jews, it's another name of Israel, Judea, Palestine, Israel, name it. Sadly, at 1948, the Arabs here, Israel was divided into two. Israel, and we use the word Israel for it, and the Arabs took the name of Palestine, and from that time, Palestine is supposed to be the Arab state. Sadly, just like the Jordanians occupied the old city of Jerusalem, they occupied the future Palestine. And Palestine as a state never existed. Look how beautiful it is, but wait, let me take you to the other side. Until October 7, until the massacre of the Palestinians in Gaza, the massacre of the Jews, and not only Jews, actually they did it to Muslims and Christians as well. I was for two-state solution. Now, I'm not sure. I think you can understand me. I'm not sure. It's really difficult for me to trust them again, although a lot of my friends are still Palestinians, and I bought the 2 mezuzahs for you from Palestinian shop. It will take me time to accept or to change my mind now. Then, East Jerusalem, which was supposed to be the Palestinian part, West Jerusalem, which is the capital of Israel, and Damascus Gate, which was supposed to be owned by United Nations. Thank you for being with me in that beautiful tour. And this is the first day that I can say that the weather is not bad at all. A little bit chilly, and that's it. I'm going home. Thank you. Bye bye.